What is going on, everyone? Today we're doing a Java null pointer exception master test. So can you identify it? And then we'll go over what null pointer exception is if you don't understand. So let's talk about that. Okay, very simple method here. Object equal to null. We try to print out the toString of that object. What do you think is wrong? So yep, you guessed it. We have a null pointer exception here. Why is that? Because object is set to null. And whenever you have an object, any object really, it could be a string or any custom object that you have, if you invoke any method on a null, then you're going to get a null pointer exception, because this is equivalent to this right here, right? It looks like this does, I guess that doesn't compile, but the compiler doesn't really do a check for you, and this is like a runtime exception that happens, a null pointer exception. Okay, so how do we avoid this? Okay, so we usually need to do some kind of if statement here to check if it's not null, right? So this does not throw a null pointer exception because we're just checking if this is not null. If it's not null, then we enter into this if statement, and then we're able to print out the string, right? And this is a good case for defensive programming, and then there's no way inside this if that we can throw a null pointer exception. So that's safe kind of production code to use. Okay, super short video. Hope that helps. Just keep an eye out for null pointer exceptions when you're programming in Java. They can pop up all over the place, so make sure you're doing either validation up front. So maybe, like, let's say an object is passed in here, right? We probably still need to check if it's null unless you're sure upstream that all calls are not going to contain null. And there's some extra libraries that you can do to check to make sure this is not null and things like that. But to keep it simple, you can always do this check to make sure it's not null. Anyways, I hope that helps. We'll talk to you later.